What is up, everybody? What is up? This is Tim on the buzz again. I'm with you all the way till 8 p.m. every day of the week. Talking about business, tech, entrepreneurship, everything that's on the buzz. This is right here on Relax Radio. Now, I was talking to you about how the EU is looking at positive, notes or positive financial figures, going down the line, and talking about how we are going the with Dogecoin hitting about a $50 billion market cap. Now, I'm going to be talking to you about how the EU has basically, the EU ruling of 750 billion euros. That's almost a $900 billion fund. This is to pop up economies of around 27 nations, right? Now, this is because of the coronavirus shock, and Austria is basically looking at you know Austria is basically convinced that the EU recovery funds will be rolled out because of despite the German court ruling. So what is the conversation here now? Now, what are we talking about exactly? Now we need to understand if this is actually going to go there. Now London says that Austria's chief financial executive believes that there is no reason for the EU to concern over the EU recovery funds, right? And the fact that the investors are going wary about the delay in the much needed post pandemic cash. Now there is so much of conversation now some of the ministers of Austria are saying that that they are convinced that there will be no delay to be able to also emit those European bonds, and there is a lot of positive there is a lot of confidence in the fact that they are going to receive these funds. So I want you guys to I want you to stay tuned here. I want you to understand, listen to the conversation here. I'll be right back with you with this video. It's just explaining about what Relax Radio is. I want you to understand this. Just comment, subscribe, like on our pages. Just explain to us what you want to hear, where you want to hear. That is right. This is Relax Radio. You can reach us out on 0785 473 473. And we're on everything. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Anything you want to reach out, you want to reach us out on, just get with us, just message us or comment on our videos, just share them, DM us, just get in touch and ask us, what you want us to talk about. This is your platform. At the end of the day, we are all, one platform. We are here to serve you as well. Now, talking about how the EU, the funds, and how Russia is basically there's nothing wrong with negotiating the vaccines in Russia, right? So now Austria is basically just like any other EU nation. They've been struggling a lot. They have been, pushing the COVID-19 vaccine rolling out to their citizens, and talking about how last weekend the negotiations to buy the Sputnik 5 vaccine from Russia have been concluded. And even though this shot has not really been approved by the European Medicines Agency, they are talking about how they are trying to get more doses for the vaccination. So now I think here, I mean, me personally, I want to hear your opinion as well. Now, would you rather be rushed into a point where you are going to get an unapproved vaccine to your society or to your economy, and just give it to your people? Now, I don't mean to pick sides here again. I'm just thinking of both sides in terms of how risky this could be. You need to take risks, but they need to be calculated as well. Just like how a couple of weeks ago, with the Pfizer or the Johnson & Johnson's vaccine, there were blood clots even in about 6 people. Now, I didn't really, honestly, it didn't get to me till I heard someone say that, what if that was you? What if that was you that actually came to a point where you started getting blood clots? Now, it is true, the blood clots, they lasted only for about 12 hours and they went down, but they had to stop this batch of vaccines, and then they had to redo the count, or the vaccination processes for them. So there is a bit of a concern here as to how Austria is basically pushing for the Sputnik 5 vaccine, and talking about how Austria is following the rules and they are trying to get more doses of vaccination for the quickening of the economy, to give their people freedom. Now we understand, I mean, every one of us have been through the lockdown. We understand how desperate we can be just being at home and trying to understand or trying to get out, just get back to a normal life, and meet our friends, meet our family, go out for a walk. So, simple stuff, right? Just go to the grocery, get groceries, get your food for the day. Such simple things that so many of us can be missing out on. I mean, missing rather, right? So talking about how the EU nations, such as Hungary, they've basically been beyond deals, and they've been talking about negotiating EU Commission to purchase more vaccines for themselves. And now they have not really received any medical approval yet. So, talking about how CNBC also, they've been talking about how in the last 2 to 3 months, Austria has been vaccinating all their audit population, and have been, vaccinating, and they've been pushing for the adult population to basically receive the vaccine. Now, this is, I think, key, because at the end of the day, we need to understand that that confidence or that concern for the people. Now, I mean, if I was in lockdown, me personally, I'm glad to hear your comments or your suggestions. I want you guys to talk with us here. Just comment on this video and let us know, would you rather have a vaccine rushed into your country rather than wait for a longer time in quarantine or lockdown, and then move to a point where you're more, would you rather spend 6 months more at home and then finally push for a more confident or more reliable vaccine? Or would you rather rush it now and take the risk of having another vaccine, from Russia, for instance, that was not as highly dependable or as approved, right? So these are the two options you have here. I mean, I'm super excited to hear what you guys have to think about it. Just let us know what you think about it. Now, there is a huge push in terms of, there is a huge collection of cash that is basically being pushed out to the 27 nations to prop up the economies. That's about a 750 billion euro number value. Now that comes up, like I said, up to about a $900 billion fund. Now, although these funds are being pushed out, Austria is still confident that the recovery funds will be rolled out. So there is going to be a bit of a conversation or an argument. I would really like it to go that way, to be honest, because I genuinely am hoping for everyone to have a positive outcome out of this. And this is what we discuss here. This is what we discuss on the buzz. It's everything positivity, growth. If it's business, career wise, and pushing everyone to grow, and even in your mindset, right? So now I'll be keeping you updated on this conversation. This is the buzz. Relax Radio is dedicated to push the best of conversations to you. If it's mental health, if it is business, even if it is drama and gossip, right? So this is the buzz. I'm going to be talking everything entrepreneurship, business, tech to you and with you, because I want you to keep conversing with me as well. Just keep commenting on our videos, like and DM us. You can message us on 07852 473 473. I'm Tim. I'm your host. I'll be with you all the way till Friday. Stay tuned right here.